Good evening. I'm Charles Gonzalez. New information on a deadly bus crash north of Laredo. 8 people are dead and 44 others injured. The bus was carrying passengers from the Rio Grande Valley headed to Eagle Pass when the driver lost control and rolled over. The 19's Bill Barajas traveled to the accident scene in Webb County to find out how this deadly crash happened.
The roads were wet. Signs of the impact could be seen throughout the crash site. On the bus, windows were busted, tires blown.
I just passed by through here, sir, and I saw a tour bus. I flipped over. I didn't have a chance to stop or anything. It just happened.
The charter bus was coming from San Juan in the Rio Grande Valley. Its destination, the casino in Eagle Pass. Investigators say they were headed northbound on Highway 83 at around 11:30 this morning when the bus flipped on its side. Hipotolio Gonzalez says he drove by just minutes after the crash.
The way I saw the bus, I had to know there were fatalities. Yeah, I tried to stop, but I couldn't stop.
DPS says the bus was carrying 51 people, including the driver. 7 people died at the scene, 1 other in the hospital. Investigators still aren't sure why or how the driver lost control.
What we have right now is that it went off the roadway and rolled over. As you can see, all the markings, the flags are part of our evidence and what we're going to use to finalize our investigation.
Emergency responders from all over rushed to the scene, providing much-needed assistance and medical attention.
We had a lot of help from the first responders. We had the United States Border Patrol, we had the Laredo Fire Department, Webb County Sheriff's Office.
Not much remains here at the crash site, just markers put down by investigators, flyers from where passengers were headed, and glass from the bus's windshield. Now, investigators say 22 people were taken to a hospital in Laredo, 7 others to a Dimmitt County hospital. They aren't sure how the bus rolled over or why the driver lost control, but say the investigation could take a few weeks. In Webb County, Bill Barajas, KSAT 12 News.
The Defender's looking into the background of OGA charters. The Night Team's Alex Schreck has been digging into the bus company's safety history. Alec joins us live in the newsroom. Alec?
Charles, we looked at records from the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. Now, the FMCSA is under the umbrella of the U.S. Department of Transportation. The results from our digging, kind of a mixed bag. The company does have safety and equipment violations. First up, on this FMCSA website, you can see an exclamation point over OGA's hours of service compliance. Now, what that means specific to this company is that their record keeping was poor relative to the driving logs that drivers are supposed to have maintained. They didn't do it right, and they got dinged. An even more glaring deficiency in the last 2 years, OGA buses have been inspected 3 times and pulled out of service in 2 of those 3 inspections. Their percentage of out-of-service inspection clocks in at 66.7%. Now, that's more than triple the national average, which is about 20%. And looking even further into those 3 bus-related inspections on record revealed 12 violations. Items included brakes, defective bus emergency exits, a defective brake warning device, an inoperative tail lamp, and also operating a commercial motor vehicle without proof of periodic inspection. Now, no previous crashes or injuries were recorded in the previous 24 months, and the company's most recent federal safety rating from May of 2014 shows as satisfactory. Now, we also checked the company's insurance. They have a $5 million policy effective February 23rd of this year. Alex Schreck, KSAT 12 News.